Mobilization refers to the operation that takes place after the client has appointed the trade contractors but before they begin work on site. It is a beginning stage where the construction manager handles most activities. The mobilization procedure is designed to serve as a guide to assist planned activities between contract award and go live. What is the importance of the project mobilization phase? The answer is simple. To have a good project team with all resources, skill profiles that you need, and proper level of seniority being present on project at the right time is extremely important because project team is your ultimate delivery engine. Site mobilization consists of 4 major phases, which is administer project award, administer site possession, establish site layout plan, and lastly is establish project preliminaries. Firstly, administer project award. This phase consists of organized acceptance of tender award by the developer to officially notify the successful bidders of the contract award for all services and consulting contracts. Moreover, the developer then will administer tender award condition by manage the tender documents such as license, insurance, CIDB levy, contractor registration, local authority requirement, and contribution. Next is administer site possession phase that consists of administer permits, fees, and contribution where employer needs to take into account employees' permit, levy, and living quarters. Secondly, organize the site possession process to supplement and verify site information. Next is communicate site possession process to project implementation team to develop a project execution plan. Lastly, monitor and control site possession process to ensure that the construction works can start early and smoothly without any obstacles or restrictions. And the most important part in site mobilization is establish site layout plan. First, we must plan the site layout by identifying the site facilities that will be required within the boundaries of the construction site by the main contractor. The plan of the construction site is an activity that sets up the temporary facility location, which enhances the efficiency of construction. The site layout must be included access, egress, and traffic control. Temporary facilities such as site accommodation, site office, storage for materials, plant and machinery location, and maintenance yard, security office, canteen, toilet, and many more. Lastly is quality, safety, health, and environmental control precaution by site safety supervisor, safety and health officer, and environmental officer. After we have done with planning the site layout, we will be setting up project site that will be conducted by surveyor, construction manager, site engineer, and many more important roles. Setting out a building is a process of moving an architectural plan from drawings into the ground. It establishes the location points for the site or the building boundaries. The entire construction will be placed and erected in accordance with the initial layout. Setting up project site included site clearance, site surveying, soil testing, designing the site plan, investigation of location, and lastly is temporary benchmark, baseline, and workplace, and horizontal and vertical controls. Next, we must communicate the site layout plan to project implementation team and community engagement plan. Project managers are responsible to define the purpose and approach to the team about the project. The purpose of the plan is the first point of the document. However, it is highly recommended that draw from the entire plan and build it last to ensure that all highlights are achieved and understood. It also must deal and communicate on how the plan will be implemented. That includes making a list of the goals and objectives and assign roles for the project. Project managers are responsible to create channels of communication for the site layout plan to be communicated to the project implementation team and the community engagement plan to achieve objective of the project and to ensure there is no miscommunication. Lastly, we need to monitor and control site layout establishment. The project monitor relies on the development team to provide workers with the information they need to do their job. As a result, it is important that the development team understand the need of cooperating, sharing information, and procedure should be put in place in client-developer agreements to ensure this. The last phase of site mobilization is establish project preliminaries. Firstly, plan the established project preliminaries before proceeding any of works at construction site. Main contractors should submit and seek approval for site establishment and traffic management plan detailing the proposed locations. Get permission from local authority for approval to establish project preliminaries. Then, make payment for temporary building permits. Main contractors must provide temporary building and temporary services and other facilities at the site. All the plan of the established of project preliminaries must be kept in track and supervised by project manager. After planning, we need to organize project preliminaries by arrange the construction site with temporary building and services according to site layout plan, and it should be done by professional to ensure safety among workers. Next, we will communicate the project preliminary installation by creating communication channels to communicate the project preliminary installation process to project implementation team and to assign the task to the responsible worker. Lastly, monitor and control establishment of project preliminaries. The project monitoring and controlling involves actively reviewing the status of the preliminaries project as it proceeds, evaluating potential obstacles, and implementing necessary changes. It is easier to detect problem in preliminary stage and react quickly to find any appropriate solutions.